Hello, my name's Kevin and welcome to Love Decanters channel. So, I've been asked to talk about culling my collection. I mentioned a few times that I do need to cull my collection and it is a bit out of hand to tell the truth. So yeah, some things need to go, really go. What you can't tell that behind me, these shelves, they're 3 deep. And obviously there's another shelf above and there's a couple more shelves down below. And there's a shelf set over here, and then there's shelves in the window, and then I've got some glass here on to the side of me here as well on the desk next to this one. I've got a few bits of glass in front of me. There's a cabinet full of glasses just outside the door here, and I've got glass in the living room, and I've got glass in the dining room. And I then have a big shed, which I have also built shelves like this, but a bit bigger. So those are full of glass as well. And I have a big cupboard in there as well that's full of glasses, more glasses than I've got outside here. So that's a lot of glass, a lot. And it's been very handy sometimes because I can show it, compare things, and also I have this kind of different view on things where I can compare different things, and because I'm handling it all the time, I get to feel what things are. So it's good from that point of view, but from the point of view of there's too much glass, it's not so good. It's not so good. So I have gone through periods of culling my glass before. I think it's now, my collection is now the biggest it's ever been. Historically, I've had a cabinet in an antique centre when I lived in London in Sawbridgeworth. I had a cabinet there, got rid of a bit of glass there. I also had a cabinet here in Northampton. This was several years ago as well. And I'm selling stuff through a place here where they're selling it on commission. And I've sold stuff through eBay. I've also, a lot of people have had very nice glassy Christmas presents and birthday presents from me. So yeah, a lot of it stayed in the family, so to speak. So yeah, it's kind of, I have culled stuff in the past. What am I going to cull going forward? I've got my eyes on maybe getting rid of some of my random Stuart crystal decanters. I've got several. And yeah, I'm not in this for the profit. I'm a collector, but I need to make space, and I need to, you know, there's things that I've got my eye out for, and I've got a little clip that I took earlier today, and I'll show you something. So let's have a look at that little clip now. Previously in my living room, this top shelf was all Whitefriars, but now it's nearly all Stromberg's Heart, apart from a couple of wood art pieces that are kind of disguised in there. Yeah, so that's my living room. It has like a panelled wall with shelves built into it, and top shelf has got all those Stromberg's Height and vases and bowls on. And yeah, they were mainly, I mean, this is the last one I've taken off. It's a very nice Whitefriars one. I'm very reluctant to sell this one, but I have got rid of quite a few ribbon trail vases and bowls and rib wave ones. And those are the things that I was collecting early on when I was collecting. I'm reluctant to get rid of this one because it has this on the bottom. So this was a piece of the Parkington collection. Something I went to, I think it was a big auction of someone's collection in 1997, I think it was. I think, or 6. But anyway, yeah, I've had that a long time. And a lot of that glass that I sold, that was the Whitefriars stuff, the ribbon trails, and the, there was several different styles there. Those are what I started collecting, Whitefriars stuff at the beginning. I was collecting the pre-war stuff mainly. I was giving away any bark vases and stuff like that I was buying. My sister liked them, so I was giving them to her. She did very well out of that. And yeah, it's difficult. I decided I like Stromberg's Heighten better, and I've been just keeping my eyes open, and it's actually harder to find. So if I wanted to buy, maybe not this one, but a lot of the stuff that I sold, if I wanted to buy it again, I could just go onto eBay and look for it and find it and buy it. A lot of the Stromberg's Heighten stuff that we were looking up there, no, you ain't going to find it so easily. You know, a lot of them, I've only ever seen them as drawing illustrations. So I've got a bit more than that, than what you saw on that top shelf. Anyway, I'm just blabbing on, aren't I? But yeah, culling's difficult. I find it very hard. I wouldn't say I'm a hoarder, I am a collector, but it's kind of, yeah, it's a bit obsessional. And so the fact that I've actually sold things in the past, quite a lot of stuff in the past, and given it away says I'm not a hoarder. So but I just love glass. There's something about it, and I don't just buy everything, but it's just my interest. So yeah, it's very hard, very hard. What am I going to do? So yeah, also, in addition to the Stuart Crystal decanters I'm going to get rid of, I'm also going to sell some of my Scandinavian decanters as well, because I have a few odd ones, quite a few odd ones by various makers. They're not part of the cohesive collection, and I might just cull some of the not so good ones. Yeah, it's very difficult, isn't it? It's what to decide, especially if you think I've been probably culling my collection for over 20 years. So you get into the stuff that you like, that you've bought, that you've liked. So yeah, but I think some of it I've had my fun with it, or I'll make sure I have my fun with it. I will video it for either long form. I'm going to do one of Stuart Crystal decanters, I think, my random ones, and I will do shorts with the rest of it, and yeah, and then make sure it's on my website and ship it out. Yeah, so it's got to be done. It's got to be done. You can't just. Eventually, I will go under the bus, and I can't leave thousands of pieces of glass to my son. So, at some point, probably after I stop making films, at some point, I will have to radically reduce my collection as well. That's going to hurt, but it has to be done. So anyway, that's my thoughts, because I was asked. It is a difficult subject for me. Yes, you can tell, can't you? Anyway, no references in this one. I'm just blurbing about how I've done it. So yeah, I've done everything. Cabinets in antique centres, sold it on commission in a couple of places actually. eBay, I've sold quite a bit on eBay over the years. Yeah, and I've done fairs as well. I tend to shy away from fairs now because I'll tell you something about me. I have long COVID. I get tired very easily. So packing up a pile of stuff, driving somewhere, unpacking it, spending all day there, and packing it up and coming back is actually not best for me. I'm better off with breaks, or at least being able to sort of like, if I do something all day, to just take my ease straight afterwards. And yeah, that would half kill me. It would, yeah, just what it is, what it is. So anyway, I think that's all I've got to say on that subject really. I'm sure I'm missing something that I should be talking about, but yeah, it's a difficult, it's an emotional thing, getting rid of things that you've collected. It just is what it is. So anyway, no references. Please remember to like and subscribe, because I will do more videos. If you have any thoughts that you would like me to talk about, yeah, I'll give it a go. This is a very difficult subject for me though, but it is what it is. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good night. Good night.